Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we will explain about our result with the title The Implementation of Reward and Punishment Towards Student Motivation in English Learning at month 1 Klaten in the academic year 2017 until 2018. Our member is Nabila Nurhadi Saputri, Muhaidi Saputra, Apriliana Fajar, and last is Ulfiani Haya. The first is a research question. The first, what kind of reward and punishment does the teacher use in motivating the students? And the second, what are student responses toward the implementation of reward and punishment strategies? And the last is what are the strengths and weakness of reward and punishment? And the next is B theory. This research used theory from Lucas that said motivation is an important factor in learning a second and foreign language. And the next is research design. The purpose is to describe the implementation of reward and punishment in improving students' motivation. And the research instrument which used for this study includes document and questionnaire. Documentation are used to know the data about the students' achievement, and the questionnaire used to know how well the students have motivation to learn English. And the next is data and search data. Uh, in this thesis, we use questionnaire, observation, and documentation. The next is technique of collecting the data. There is three techniques: observation, documentation, and questionnaire. First is observation. Observation is a method to watch the real condition of the object and the subject of this research. This observation depends to direct observation. This observation focuses on students' motivation in English learning. As the non-participant, the researcher learned how the teacher is teaching the student and how the students learning from the teacher in teaching-learning process. The researcher would be following the teacher arrange the observation in case to examine the teacher's strategies. At the students' response and the classroom activities until the researcher gained the specific data of this research. The next is documentation. Documentation are used to know the data about the student's achievement. And the last is questionnaire. Questionnaire used to know how well the students have motivation to learn English and to know how students respond about teaching with reward and punishment strategy. And the next is G, data analysis technique. First, data from document. The data from documentation to know the advantages of reward and punishment in teaching learning process. And the last is data from questionnaire. The data from questionnaire to find out the using reward and punishment strategy towards students' motivation. The researcher used a qualitative data to know the students' score differences in English learning by using reward and punishment strategy with learning without reward and punishment strategy. And that is the last from our explanation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.